What's going on, everybody? This is the pre-show before the show. How you guys are doing? This is January the 3rd. So we are ready to rock and roll. So G-Man, B-Dub, man, the social media um, platforms, the social media industry has been on fire. But we're going to talk about two different incidents that transpired that's went viral. The first one we're going to discuss, and G-Man, I don't know if you saw it already. I know B-Dub, we just got through talking about it or whatever, but did you see the viral video of the black man inside the courthouse that jumped on the judge? Oh man. Uh I don't know.
You can't be laughing at that. People will take that the wrong way.
Wow. You know what? I apologize for that one. But we gotta discuss that one. So G-Man, I don't know what it was that the judge had said to the guy, because before the man jumped over the table and everything like that, to get to the judge. The judge was saying she was getting ready to let him know what the punishment was going to be during the punishment phase. And then when she smiled and looked at him, I don't know, it's something that she said or did that triggered this man, but he hopped over the table, got the judge, and started beating up on the judge, and he had to be physically restrained and punched on and moved to get in before they can get him off of this woman or whatnot. What's your guys' thoughts about this incident that happened with this judge and the this brother that was being sentenced during the punishment phase of this trial?
Well, what it was, if my information is correct, he was already locked up, and she denied his probation. That's what it was, or he was out on probation and she revoked it, I think, or something to that effect.
Right.
And then and she was kind of making light of the situation, and he didn't appreciate that too much.
Right. You feel like he was being disrespected.
I think that's how he felt. Yeah.
Yeah. But what it did not show, only part that's been shown on that's going viral is a part where he jumped over and started attacking the judge. But it didn't show what led up to it, because he was talking with a lot of sense when he was discussing everything, whatever, because he was telling the judge, hey, look, I'm a working man, I'm making $20 an hour, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it seemed like he was asking for some grace. That's what he was asking for, the way he was talking. He was asking for grace. And when she going through the punishment phases, and she looked up and she had that little nasty looking smirk towards the guy, he lost it. Because now I feel like when she looked at him like that or whatever, you stripped that, because the man was, he sounded like he was convicted. He sounded like he was passionate about wanting to try to, get that grace extended to him, whatever. But all the little hope that he was looking for, she said, I don't want none of it, gave him that look, and boom, next thing you know, it happened to him. G-Man, what's your thoughts about it, my guy? How'd you see it? Oh, somebody got it. Can I hear that?
What?
EQ, is that you? Okay, go ahead, G-Man.
All right.
It's making noise, y'all.
Yeah. So I don't know what all the charges were, and I didn't hear the speech that he gave before, right? But I also saw something that he had been arrested like 11 times.
Okay.
Which, listen, I don't care how passionate of a. I don't know what he did. I don't know what his charges were. I don't know that much. I just saw, she was kind of smug before she, when he made the jump. Mike, you put yourself there, sir. You put yourself in that position. You can't jump on that lady because you out here messing up. And this is the thing. Nobody talks about the victims of the crimes that this man may have committed, consuming there was some kind of victims. Nobody's saying anything about that. People think, okay, look at, some people think it was cute. Some people think it was, all right, this is the black man getting back at all this old foolishness. No. If and as I said, this is allegedly, this guy had been arrested like 11 times, 12, whatever, lengthy criminal history.
Yeah.
and you trying to get out again, and the judge telling you, no, I ain't got no problem with it. I don't care how much of a Martin Luther King speech you done put out. Maybe you don't need to be out in society.
Yeah.
And it's because somebody finally told you no, because for you to be arrested 11, 12, 13 times, you've been getting a lot of yeses. All right. So for her to tell you no, what you want? You ain't gonna get no sympathy for me, bro. Sorry. Now, if you're talking about one time, questionable, sketchy charges, stuff like that, this man is hard working. Fine, right? Show the man some mercy and grace. But, and again, I'm just assuming that he's a repeat offender. No, if I was judge, I wouldn't have gave you no grace or mercy neither. And I think it's a poor job for the bailiff and all them for letting it go on that long, because he was up there a minute doing some damage.
Yeah, he was
here.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's unfortunate. It was impressive that he jumped up like a dang on tiger up there. But I can't tip my hat at that. Just, I don't like to see black men in that kind of position, and I don't like to see us acting like that, because guess what? Moving forward, they're gonna turn up a little harder in these court proceedings.
Yeah.
And then maybe next time, it may be some shots or something fired. So
right.
It is viral. Like I said, the jump was impressive, but if you've been arrested 11, 12 times, I don't want to hear no, I got a good job and all that. No.
Right.
You did it multiple times, wasn't a one-off. So now, take your licking like a real man. Don't beat up on a woman up there beating up on a female like that, bro. Stop.
Yeah, but so the incident took place in Las Vegas. So it was a Las Vegas judge that transpired. I mean, that happened to. Oh, you got the video? Okay, we'll just put it on.
With the laws of state about this court.
EQ, what's your thoughts about it, EQ?
Obviously, those are you having to face a judge is indicative that you have made some bad choices, or you made a bad choice. And when this judge clearly stated that no, he obviously hasn't learned, that means you are a repeat offender of some sort. And then the thing of it is, in her defense, he didn't even give her time to say what his punishment was going to be. It could have been 365 days of probation, 365 days of community service, 50 hours community service, or 2-year probation and 100 hours probation. He did not give her time. And this is what happens when you go out there and break the law and your fate is in somebody else's hand. So I'm like, gee, man, I don't feel sorry for you, because if you have multiple convictions, you deserve every punishment, every bit of punishment that they give you. You obviously didn't learn your lesson. I don't feel sorry for him, because first of all, you in a court of law. That's just beyond embarrassing. It shows that you have no respect for authority or anything. And now you've made matters worse. Because you not only assaulted a judge, and Lord forbid if that was a federal court, you assaulted a judge, plus looks like peace officers and attorneys in that courtroom. So now you have multiple charges on top of what you were about to get.
He ain't lying.
Right.
So that judge is going to claim she's going to be traumatized, emotionally distraught, all of that. So you're looking at all of those charges. So you probably just added a life sentence to your charge if you have multiple convictions. So you deserve, whoever this brother is, and I don't care who disagrees with me, you deserve every bit of whatever they give you. If they throw him under the jail, he deserves it. Because first of all, why are you not out here trying to get yourself together? Okay, I know we all make mistakes, but if you have multiple convictions, you ain't trying to get yourself. Maybe he got somebody waiting on him down there in the pen. I don't know. This is why we have to teach our children and teach each other. Hey, know the law before you start trying to break it. But it looked like this judge done seen him before. And It probably didn't go good. And so that's why I'm assuming he's attacked her, or maybe she has a bad reputation for locking brothers up. But I need brothers to do better out here in these streets, because when you got those 12 jurors and that judge and your fate is in their hands, then that's on you. That's not on them. And, you know, we can't, unfortunately, we grown, yes, we get all that, but in a sense, no, we cannot do what we want to do and not expect some type of consequence or repercussion. So, hey, it is what it is.
Right. And you know what? Like G-Man said, or B-Dub, you know, like a lot of people that saw that, you know, they, you know, why do we get a kick out of pushing somebody to crash out? You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool at all, man. You know, everybody's saying, oh, you know, that's one for the brother, and you know, and you know, for the black, you know, that's one for the black men and all that. Ain't nothing cool about watching somebody crash out like that or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because that, go ahead, EQ.
I saw people like, hey, big shout out to homie. You know, homie took her out. Come on, man. Look, let me tell y'all something. We might not like these people that are in positions, in these elected positions at that. If you don't get out and vote, then hey, you get what you get, because she's an elected official, I'm sure. So that's you know, but come on, for some of these brothers and sisters sit up here glorifying this, but that is what's wrong with us. Why do we celebrate foolishness? Why do we put a badge of honor or something on foolishness? I don't get it. Especially when one of our own is fixing that's one less brother on the streets we fixing to have to worry about. That's probably a brother taken from his mom, his dad, his sister, his kids. Right. That's nothing to glorify. That is nothing, because I'm sure, you know, Buddy out of there. Buddy probably ain't gonna never see the light of day. You know, I mean.
And you think these other judges ain't watching? There's gonna be some hard sentences coming down across the board.
Exactly.
Now.
Exactly.
We play emotional checkers. We playing chess, right? All the people that's high-fiving and clapping. Not only you think this judge, she ain't giving no more brothers, no, even if she gave him half a chance, it's gonna be a 0% chance now. And all the other judges that are sitting, everybody's seeing this video. They finna drop the hammer on everybody.
Right, and it can be your first time being an offender. You know what I mean? She gonna have no mercy on, no grace, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? So you made you made it hard.
He definitely wasn't no first time offender though. But I feel bad for bro. But this is the thing that people have to understand, and I preach this all the time. I tell people all the time, when you make certain decisions and then you come to that realization and you figure it out and you say, okay, I'm gonna do better, that's great. But sometimes when you make a bad decision, you can just reverse it with a good decision and everything's cool. Sometimes you have to just live through some of your bad decisions and just let time take it away. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to make good decisions for an extended period of time for people to start forgetting about the bad ones. Because I think he was very passionate. You know, he talked, like you said, he talked about, you know, working and having to take care of his kids, but clearly that was not a big concern for you in your past to have 10, 11 different charges. So you wasn't worried about your family then. And I get it. Okay, now you done finally manned up and you've been doing good for a certain period of time. He probably feel like, now I've been working, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do, and now you want to revoke me. Like, I get it. But guess what? That's life. That's just some of those decisions that you can't instantly reverse. You just got to live through them. You just got to take whatever she give you and just take it on the chin. And when you get out, go back to doing good. Go back to doing the right things. And eventually you'll get past those bad decisions. I mean, as long as you don't do nothing that's too detrimental, you can always change your life around. But it takes time, and everybody's not on your time. Just because you know in your mind, okay, I'm good now. I'm a good person. I'm not going to do this stuff. Okay, that's great. But everybody else not on that type of time. They still looking at what your resume say, your recent resume. Right. Your recent resume say that you are this kind of person. So because I feel like you this kind of person, I'm going to treat you this kind of way. I don't know the new you yet. And that's just something that we have to deal with. Sometimes you just got to deal with it and take that L and go on with it. And who knows? Like EQ said, you didn't even let her finish. She might have said, okay, I'm revoking your probation, but I'm going to knock your sentence down to 2 weeks. So go give me 2 weeks in jail and we good. Or something like that. I'm you know, whatever. We're gonna extend it to probation or whatever your work schedule is. You work Monday through Friday, you're gonna have to come do a weekend shift over here for 6 months or whatever. Like, and that's what lawyers for. You gotta let your lawyer argue that and try to figure that out, because just because they make a decision right there doesn't mean it can't be appealed or overturned or overruled. That's what lawyers are for, to fight those battles. Right. And you know, I'm pretty much on the same page with everybody else as far as the people that are saying good for him or whatever. All right, he got one off. Now he's going to jail.
A long time.
she going home to eat steak and going right back to work tomorrow.
And she's gonna get paid.
And she's getting paid.
First. Yeah, she's gonna get paid. She's gonna get. She probably won't even have to work ever again. She's gonna go. She's gonna go to Epstein Island. I mean, she's gonna go to an island. No, she's gonna go chill out for a little bit.
Talk about a Freudian slip. Where Epstein come in?
Yeah.
But here's the deal, though. I mean, it's just, and I think some of his family members were in the courtroom, because if you go back and listen to the audio, I don't know if it was a mama or a sister or somebody, but you can hear like they were saying like, get off him or don't hurt him or something like that. I think I actually heard that in one of the videos, the video I saw on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, but they don't have no control over that. And I think they treated him pretty fairly, considering. Because, you know, it's something.
I saw one of those law enforcement like throw a punch or two at him. They should have.
This ain't the first time somebody tried to come at a judge. Now, somehow, some way, he was successful. That don't often happen. But a lot of times in these situations, people be looking like Martin after he fought Tommy Hearns.
Yeah. But you know what though, man? But sometimes, you know, some people can be pushed to their own limit or whatever, or it can be something that break the camel's, you know, break the straw. You know what I mean? So you know, maybe straw that breaks the camel back. So this guy, you know, he has a long, lengthy history of, you know, doing stuff and, you know, got these allegedly offenses against him or whatnot. And maybe, you know, he just, you know, I don't know the guy. I don't know, but you know, some maybe it's just one of those type of things that he's been doing all these things or whatever. You know, maybe, you know, he got a situation that he has to, you know, try to find the best method, the best means to try to survive out here. And he just probably been running out of luck. But what if this whole thing, you know, like he's actually trying to find a little, you know, something as far as like, hey, I'm trying to get my life back on track and this and that or whatever. Yes, I did all those things that I've done. But now I'm starting to see a little. My head is getting above water just a little bit. But
now it's getting pushed right back down.
Yeah. But then, you know, but then when the judge says, "I got something for you," you finna get a taste of something. And then now it just triggered him. You see what I'm saying? Now he's triggered, and that's you know, because that's all the little hope that he had.
I can see that. I mean,
he's locked up.
I could definitely see that. And that kind of goes to the point of what I was saying. Like he really truly in his heart feel like he done changed and he doing the right thing. And it's like, dang, when I was out there doing wrong, whatever, y'all kept letting me out. And now I'm doing the right thing. Now you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again,
that's you end up doing wrong again. So did you really learn your lesson?
What you say, EQ?
It could have been a case where they have been just giving him slaps on the wrist. He kept taking advantage of that. And this time they were like, well, you know what? Since you took our kindness for weakness, let's throw the book at you. Or what?
But you know what?
He knew that. What's up?
Sometimes they do that intentionally.
Right.
Because if he's on probation, that means somebody's keeping up with him. So they do this on purpose. These dudes, because we've all seen people, and we probably got people in our family. You be like, how the hell is you back on the streets? But they keep letting them out. They be letting them out on PR bonds and everything. They go rob stores and just let them out on the PR bond. But then they get a job, and they've been working that job for about a year, and just haven't been getting in no trouble, haven't doing anything. And they slip up one time. Now you gone forever. So, you know.
And you
But
going
that's
to jail,
why.
huh?
at the end of the day,
But
though, like I
that's
said,
why.
sometimes you just got to live through your bad decisions.
You
Yeah,
what you
that's
saying?
right. You're... No, I was just agreeing with what B-Dub was saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, but yeah, he's gonna probably doing some prison time behind that. And like you said earlier,
Probably.
yeah, most
Oh, he
definitely.
is.
Yeah, they got him red-handed too. So
There's so
but like
many charges that he racked up right there. Assault, I don't know,
on
what,
public
disorderly
official.
conduct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
he out of there.
he got a lot. Yeah, he be thinking
Y'all
about
better
that
not
one.
throw him no party when he come home. If he come home, y'all better not.
So Ray Robinson, she said, "Hey, it's no longer a mistake; it's a choice." Sadly, the family will walk around with free Juju T-shirts when he is straight guilty, and he will never ever get out of jail. Now,
Not free
she
Juju.
she said he's going to sit with Ray and Claude.
You ain't lying. He sure is.
Oh yeah, he gonna definitely be there with Ray and Claude.
But you know, it'll be somebody on social media that knows him. They will say, "Free my kinfolk." Now leave your kinfolk alone. And I need us to stop doing that in 2024. Stop getting on Facebook talking about free my kinfolk when you know your kinfolk done shot folks and done killed and all this. Don't do that. No.
Right.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? So I think we all come into agreement with that. You know, whatever happens with this gentleman, it's unfortunate, but you know, yeah, he was dead wrong for what he did. You got to get your emotions in check during that particular time. Like I said, you don't want to make matters worse, and that's exactly what he did when he made that decision to jump over and assault that woman that was doing her job. So yeah, you know, you might not have liked the whole outcome and the situation with you being inside that position that you were in. But look, man, you know, if you do the time or you do the crime, you got to be able to be willing to do the time. You see what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line to it. And a lot of us, you know, we think we just kind of get away scot-free. And when it comes time to collect, you got to deal with it. You got to accept what comes with it and be done with it or whatnot. But you can't make no situation worse. So hopefully everything work out, you know, with the judge. Hope the judge is okay. And with the brother that did that, hopefully, you know, he learned from his mistakes. So there it is.
I actually thought that was G-Man at first. I was like, golly. You being wild and out here in these streets. I love you, G-Man. I love you, G-Man.
Hey, you know what? I didn't get to do the intro to the show, but you know, I go by the show host. I go by the name Miss Know Our Reaction. We got Bougie Weirdo, we got Gentleman Jamal, we got the First Lady Educated Queen. So we want to say thank you guys for joining the show, for tuning in on this beautiful Thursday night. This is an impromptu Thursday, so we had to come on because of some hot topics that's been going on. So the second hot topic we got to discuss, and then we're gonna get to the final one next. I mean, after this, whatever. But the second hot topic we got to discuss. There's a woman. I don't know if she's going viral yet, y'all, but I sent you guys the video. This woman is talking about. You know, grown men in your 30s and 40s of jobs that you're not supposed to be having. She said you're not supposed to be working at McDonald's. That's one of the jobs that you're not supposed to be working at. You know, basically you are lame if you are 40 years old. Those jobs are meant for kids and high schoolers, whatever. So why you got these grown men taking these jobs? So she's named McDonald's. She said the retail industry, and she also named, you know, first responders like police officers and what else she said? She said police officer, or if you got a city job, if you're making anything
She
under
said
70,
firefighters, like girl.
right?
Okay,
And she
ahead.
said if you making anything under $70,000, that you are a lame in her eyes.
Oh wait, and you can't drive no Toyota. You can't drive a Toyota.
And you can't drive a Toyota. Yeah, B-Dub, can you get that video up?
I just about to say I get something out, you know.
I saw
you saw what?
I saw that video last week, but I didn't toss it up as a suggestion because it was so dumb. I just really just ignored it and kept scrolling. But I can see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, well, it's
my Toyota.
So, G-Man, what's your thoughts about that, man? When you hear a woman that come out and being vocal about, you know, saying that you are lame because, you know, the profession that you have, you're not making over 70 grand, drive a Toyota. What is the mindset of some of these modern women, my guy?
ignorance, right? The average American that make even 60,000, let alone 70,000 at any point in their lives, statistically. So here you get this, she probably don't make no thousands or 20,000, but she telling, like Mo, like those folks, I done been your age, you ain't never been my age.
Right.
And you gonna tell somebody if they don't make 70,000, all this old foolishness. Come on. That means, like most of Americans, it's ignorance, it's not even, I don't even want to waste too much time on an ignorant fool. First of all, I would have to look into who she is, who her parents are, who the man I bet the dude she dating is probably unemployed, and she probably have never in her life met a man who made $50,000.
Drive a Crown Vic.
Right.
Drive an old ex-cop car Crown Vic.
Yeah.
With 500,000 miles on it. Somebody listen to her.
Yeah. But but the nerves and for her to be so arrogant and try to talk with some conviction about saying that, G-Man, is very disturbing or whatever. But like, who are you to sit there and be the spokesperson on if you are, because she's saying that if you're not a high value individual if you don't make over $70,000, like you're the spokesperson, or the poster girl for this is, a man should make this much money, and you can talk about somebody, whatever. But who are you to sit there and say something like that? EQ, what's your thoughts about for a woman to say something like that, EQ?
Let me say this. First of all, I'm willing to bet that woman is a nurse, an LVN at that. An LVN Will Melvin. Right. She's not even a RN. First of all, let me say this. She doesn't speak for all women, and not all women think like her. That's simply a woman who watched too much reality TV, watched too many Basketball Wives shows. She's probably never had a real man in her life. She's probably never known what it's like to have a man treat her like a woman, because what people drive and what they make, that doesn't make them. You got people that make six figures that are miserable. You got people that make $40,000 a year that's happy. You see what I'm saying? That's all about perception. And so it's like she's probably trying to put on this facade or want to be, a basketball wife or want to be some kind of sensation or whatever. And, or just trying to make a name for herself by making this video go viral or whatever. But baby, we don't all feel like that. When you know better, you do better and you choose better. And you see things differently. That's somebody that don't know any better. I mean, I'm like G-Man and know it all. B-Dub, baby, she's a fool. I mean, just look at her. You can't drive a Toyota. You can't be a firefighter. Those are careers. You can't be a paramedic or whatever. Or you can't be a nurse or whatever. Those are careers and trades, boo boo. So what you want? A dope dealer? Right. What you want? What you want? A rapper? A basketball? There is no basketball star, no football star, or no rap artist that would even look at her or even consider her. She probably a shift manager at McDonald's. Girl, get on out of here.
Well,
but B-Dub, y'all, it's never about how much money you make. It's about what you do with the money you make, because you can be making six figures and more than that, whatever, but you can still be living from paycheck to paycheck. You see what I'm saying? You could be making $30,000, $40,000 or whatever, and be living fine, living within your means or whatnot. So who is this woman that's sitting here and have the nerve to say something like that?
But see, the mindset with a lot of our youngsters, get money. But if you are a fool with money, then you ain't gonna know what to do with your money. Right. You'll be a broke fool in no time. I mean, that's the mindset of a lot of youngsters. And then it's like, if you are a real woman and you about chasing your paper and being successful, you wouldn't have made a video like this. Right. And if you meet a man that makes $70,000 and you make 50, y'all put that together and work it. Well, see, that's the mindset, because that's what social media and TV and music got a lot of women thinking, or got a lot of youngsters thinking, or you can get money, you can have a lot of money. But if you don't know what to do with the money, if you're not wise with it, then you'll just have a whole lot of money and just be empty, just be whatever. I don't know, but sis, I couldn't watch the whole thing because I'm like, this, bless her heart. She don't know. She don't got no real friends that's gonna tell her the truth. She needs some older women friends in her life that will put her on some real game.
Chat going crazy.
It is. Go ahead.
Oh,
You
let's
want
talk to. Okay, what's up, chat people?
What up? What up? What up? What up? Ray, everybody take your house
Shout out
Go
to
ahead.
Ray, my baby
What's up,
Ray.
Ray?
Shout out to the big homie Will.
Oh yeah, Will Melvin.
Hey, what's up, Will?
Shannon.
Yep.
Hey, best friend
Collins,
Chastity.
shout out to Will Collins.
Yep.
What's up, Will?
A1 Day One.
By a woman who makes half
Yeah.
myself. Like this.
See,
Right, I agree.
It's different for EQ. EQ's living off Perciero Railroad. Perciero retired from the railroad.
And he gets Social Security, and we get food stamps.
And she gets so you can talk all that.
And we get stamps every month, and we got a handicap sticker. Don't play with us, baby. No, but I agree with Will Melvin. She bless her heart. Yeah, she a fool, y'all. I'm sorry. She sounds
Jenny
like
Robinson
that has taken care of men. Yep.
Yeah. I bet you that's it.
Right.
Yep.
He finna get up as taxes are coming. He get as she mad.
He ate up all her kid fruit snacks. And they lunch
get the taxes out of her. He's gonna get that tax out of her.
Hey, soon as he finished recording that video, her boyfriend that lived with her he got dry that Crown Vic said, "Get your ass in the house. Get in the house right now." Talking about crazy like that. Hey, B-Dub, what's your thoughts about the woman, this woman who made these comments about, me making under 70,000 and working at these jobs and stuff like that? What's your thoughts about it?
Well, a few things. Number one, not gonna lie, I agree with her on the McDonald's and the fast food.
Oh, okay.
Those are teenage jobs. I'm not even gonna cap. Number two, everything else she said was dumb, because if that's the case, almost all the men in this country are lame, because the average salary for a man is right around 52K, 52, 53K, give or take. So, and I think only 10% or something like that of the population, and that's including women, only like 10 or 12% make six figures or more. So shut up. That's number one. And number two, as I'm looking for this video, I was trying to find a video so we can pull it up, but I came across something even better. This chick did an interview talking about bragging about how she slept with over 2,000 men. So she's already null and void.
The same woman who said this?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got the video up?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh man, that's even she ain't really talking about nothing.
I don't even want to talk about it, but we can see the screen. I'll show you.
They have to take her video down. That's what they need to do.
I did not know that all that was going on with the woman, but yeah, let's check this one out.
This is her right here, Diamond the Body.
Diamond the Body. Oh man. Which
leads me to believe that she's probably a P-star, but I don't know her.
We're gonna find out, because I didn't see that video.
Miss Janet said she just stank nasty and broke. Miss Janet.
Yeah. But it's 2002 now.
It's 2002 now.
Yeah.
So you slept with two since the interview.
Yes.
How does that happen? What is that rotation like as far as to sleep with 2,000 people? Like, because if somebody do the math on that of how many people, what is it, like 3 people per week for like a couple years?
Okay, so this is my thing, right? When people try to do the math on things, it's like it be like phases.
Okay.
It'd be like phases. You get what I'm saying? It could be 1 year where I was just going crazy, getting drunk, just having fun, or just getting money. Like I was taking them niggas down. And then the next year, bitch, now I might have been in a relationship. Now I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? And then me and that broke up. He tried me, whatever. Now I'm back. Ooh, take it over there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a consistent, like, oh, you have to have sex with 3 people every week, every time for this many years, for this many. No, it's not how it works.
Okay.
It's sometimes I feel like being a real hoe. And it's sometimes I fucking don't.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Oh man. Say, you know what, man? You know that sister, man. You know, not my heartbreak for or whatever, because you know she's pretty much lost, man. That sister lost. Yeah. G man, what's your thoughts
She
about
is.
it, my guy?
She's very lost.
Yeah, she lost, man. Yeah, she lost, and it's sad that she, you know, her mind think that way. But yeah. So I can see why. You know what? For her to say that, whatever, I can see why she think the way that she does because of you know everything that's going on in her
Yeah,
own
because
life, whatever.
she's a pro, so she's used to dealing with men who's willing to pay for it. That's all that is. So now that she thinks that has become the norm,
Right.
because it's her norm.
Right.
With 2,000 men, and you ain't got $200 in your bank account, guarantee she don't look at her. Hey, Ray said she got Newport shorts in her bra. Listen. When I got, because I didn't really see, I remember like a glimpse of the story. It was like, but when I just saw the video, I'm like, come on, bro. Who's gonna listen to this is the, I mean, internet is good and bad, you know, social media, because any fool can get up and say something controversial and then here we go talking about it. Like, that's ridiculous. This woman, I see, you can tell she's not educated. She talks, you know, who cares what she says? She's 2,000, and that video is gonna be up forever. So, and what's sad part, some man, you know, a wife up or make a baby by something, like she telling the world I've slept with 2,000 guys for money and all this old stuff, and I don't want a guy who makes this. She's throwaway. She's throwaway. Y'all don't feel sorry for her. She ain't lost. She know what she's saying. She know what she's doing, whether she's doing it for attention or whatever. She's making a conscious effort to say the silliness, and she should be treated as such by our society. So
you know what?
I ain't got no love for
2,000 men.
2,000
men. I don't see. Nah, I can't see. I think she's capping on that. I think she kind of over.
I think she's capping on the number of men.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the fact that you will go, and that dude shows a popular show, and tell the world, hey, I done slept with 2,000 men. You don't have no respect for yourself.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So
not at all.
Like somebody says, it's attention, right? So it's for attention.
Right.
Thank you, Janet. She's a non-factor.
Yep.
On to the next story. I don't want to give her no more shine.
B-Dub, you got anything about that with my guy?
Nah, let's move on.
All right, B-Dub, let us know about this one, brother.
All right, so now we're gonna talk about what everybody really want to talk about. This the big show. And first of all, let me preface this by saying I didn't put together a video package, because if you watched the show Monday, which I know y'all did, because y'all rock with us. If you go back and look, you'll see that video is now gone because YouTube's are some effing haters. And they took the video down for some of the clips that we use for the Dave Chappelle part of the show. And Pastor Get More Dollars, we played a little snippet of his 12-play remix video, and he put a copyright against us, so they took the video down. So until we could figure out how to do that without getting strikes and blocks or whatever, we didn't do a video. But we wanted to come talk to y'all about it. But anyway, everybody knows Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay, very popular doing this thing, got multiple shows on multiple platforms. He had the one and only, everybody's favorite hood comedian, KATT Williams, on his show, Club Shay Shay. And KATT let everything out the bag. He went hard at some top named comedians and called them out for some stuff. Specifically, he went at Ricky Smiley. He said Ricky Smiley has been running around telling lies about how he got in the movie Friday and what part he was really supposed to have, and his comfortability with wearing dresses. Made some similar remarks about Kevin Hart and questioned his if not questioned his sexuality, at least insinuated that he might be open to some things to get where he wanted to get, and also called him a gatekeeper. He claimed Cedric the Entertainer stole one of his jokes, which could be true. There is some footage that has surfaced that may support that claim. Steve Harvey, man, he just went at everybody. Faison Love, he just went at everybody.
Right.
And some of them, a couple of them have responded, but most of them haven't responded just quite yet.
Right. You know what, B-Dub, from what, because Shannon Sharpe had brought a point up in that interview, and he's throwing the word around being blackballed. Is KATT Williams, is he blackballed from being in the Hollywood industry and things like that or whatnot? You guys know anything about that with him being blackballed? Because I hadn't heard anything about that at all. But you know, I haven't seen KATT Williams in a lot of.
You ain't nobody. Nobody ain't heard no name.
I haven't
nobody notified me.
Yeah, ain't nobody hit my line and told me nothing.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything. I hadn't seen nothing. I haven't seen him in no new movies or anything like that. Whatever. Maybe he is blackballed. I don't know. But if he is, you know, can you guys see the venom that he have for these people that's still in the industry, whatever? Because he feel like, you know, they are still in the group, and he's on the outside of the group, and that's the reason why he got a lot of venom and a lot of, you know, animosity toward these people, whatever, with coming out with the truth and things like that.
There's two sides to this though. Is he blackballed, or is it that he just has standards that he won't accept, and they keep trying to get him with the BS? Because he still do shows. His shows sell out. Every show he does sell out. So
right.
It's like, you know, ain't nobody stopping him from getting money. But as far as movies, maybe he's just choosing not to do that right now. We don't know. So maybe it's that. Maybe, you know, maybe he got fired. Maybe he quit. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those situations. Well, I quit. Well, you're fired. Why I quit? You know. So
yeah,
I think KATT, and I'm not comparing him like with Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle is a far superior comedian, but I think KATT is a good comedian, a really, really good comedian. But I'm saying that I think him and Dave Chappelle are similar in the way that I don't think they can be canceled, because I think those are two people who really, truly just kind of are authentic to themselves. They do their own thing, and they stick with their people that you know that they know is going to support them. Because like I said, his shows sell out all the time. He ain't never not sold out a show. We just haven't really seen him in any movie, so he could easily be just turning it down.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right. G-Man, what's your thoughts about KATT Williams? You think he bitter? You think KATT Williams crazy? You think he tells the truth? What's going on with you?
Well, first of all, I wasn't there. I'm not in Hollywood, so I don't know if everything he's saying is correct. I know he's not lying about everything.
No, he's not. No.
You know what I'm saying? So they told their side of it. He told his side of it. It's up to the recipients to decide who you believe or who you're not. I thought it was very entertaining. I believe a lot of what he said. I mean,
like what? What do you believe? What do you believe?
Well, I mean, it's almost 3-hour interviews. I can't take apart every, but like some of the stuff he was talking about, Steve and Bernie Mac, that's been widely discussed, and
yeah,
you know, it's pretty obvious. Cedric absolutely stole his joke.
He did.
He absolutely stole his joke. And some of the stuff, you know, whether he had in his contract that, I mean, that should be easily provable, right? Somebody should be able to pull up his contract, or he could post his contract and say, yes, I put in my contract, Ricky Smiley had to wear a dress, you know, to work or whatever. You know, some stuff can be proven. Some stuff is his own opinion. Who knows? But KATT Williams is like, as I posted, like, who's shocked? Who's surprised by what KATT Williams says? KATT Williams. As B-Dub said, I believe Dave Chappelle's a far better comedian, but they both have this, you know, they have this kind of, they know how to like tell, like they kind of base a lot of their comedy on truth, or their versions of the truth, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So KATT feel like what he said was true. And a lot of what he said was true. Could have been some lies in there, sure. I don't know. But I know there's some truths in there. I thought it was entertaining. The real run, the real winner of it all was Club Shay and Shannon Sharpe.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? That it did 7 million views in a day.
Right. That's big time. That's big.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, guess what it's for? It's entertainment, whatever. We ain't got no say so on who's in Hollywood and who's not. None of that matters to us everyday people, but it was very entertaining. And I believe some of it's true. And as he's pointed out, it's a lot of exposure is going to come this year. It's already started late 2023 with a lot of stuff. You know, that Weinstein list is about to come out this month. The TD Jakes. A lot of stuff is going to happen. And so I appreciate it. You know, even if I'm going to say half of it was false, I appreciate the 50% that was true.
Right.
And I'll leave it right there.
Right. EQ, what's your thoughts about it, EQ?
I'm always, when I listen to people, I watch their posture, I watch their facial expressions, their demeanor, all of that. I'm with G-Man. It was entertaining. And you know, big shout out to Shannon Sharpe for even having this interview with KATT Williams. And like he said, the truth needs no motivation. And knowing that we live in a, you know, social media world, a video filming world, why would I go on national TV or whatever and lie? I feel like y'all, most of what he said is probably true. And I think the thing of it is we can't handle truth. We don't like the truth, especially when people are shedding light on it. And I don't think he was doing this for clout or anything else, because he wasn't like bashing them out of anger. He wanted to tell his side of the story. That's the perspective in which I saw it. And so I'm glad he came out and told his side, because like, you know, like G-Man said, like B-Dub said, there are two sides to every story. But I just don't think this man sat on this couch and just lied like this in this interview. I believe most of what he said is true. And so, you know, and like he says, the devil can't create blessings for his fan base. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and everybody know these conversations around, he supposedly has an IQ of 163. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. But anyway, I just don't feel like he went on this interview with Shannon Sharpe to lie or to put down, you know, these other comedians. You know, and some of the stuff he was speaking, you can look it up and see it for yourself. So I'm a KATT Williams fan. I think he told the truth, and I'm gonna stand on that, because I just don't feel like he had a reason to lie on him. Right. He told the truth, and in this season of exposure, we shouldn't be surprised. I mean, it was bound to come out. And if everybody go back to the beginning of the interview, when he said, when I came into this business, I told them I was going to expose them. So if he told them that from day one, then this was bound to happen. So that's what it is. Right.
Well, he was very calculated with coming on to Club Shay Shay's podcast, because Shannon Sharpe, he did interview Cedric the Entertainer. He did interview Ricky Smiley. All these guys that's sitting there talking about KATT Williams and, you know, telling their side of the story or whatnot. So, you know, KATT Williams just kind of sat there, and he was very calculated, and, you know, he didn't, you know, he picked and choose, you know, he picked and choose what time and when he was going to actually come on to the show and say what needs to be said, and tell his side of the story about how he saw it. But I believe that, you know, with KATT Williams and Ricky Smiley, I believe there was just like some type of, you know, communication breakdown that was between those two. No, I say no communication, but misunderstanding. You know, because Ricky Smiley did come out and he did, you know, let everybody know that, hey, look, you know, and he said it today that, you know, he told the story from his standpoint, and then but he gave KATT Williams a lot of praise, a lot of but
why you didn't do this beforehand? You didn't do this when you had? Why he didn't do this? Didn't he interview with Shannon Sharpe too?
He did. He did.
Why you didn't do it then? I'm like KATT Williams. Why you didn't ask them these questions when they were here? Why Ricky Smiley didn't say all that when he was here? Why you wait until I expose it all or drop the dime? And why you wait till now?
Right. Right. Go ahead, EQ. B-Dub.
Oh, that's
So,
all. That's all.
Okay. B-Dub. So what's your thoughts about it, B-Dub? Like, do you think that, KATT Williams, because they were trying to say at one point that KATT Williams, he had some mental issues and things like that or whatnot. And they also try to connect drugs and stuff with him. But from hearing him talking, telling us his side of the story and everything like that, seems like KATT Williams got plenty of intellect and plenty of intelligence, and is very articulate with him saying what he needs to say and getting his point across. You think there's something going on with him mental wise?
Short answer, hell no. But isn't it interesting how every time somebody says something against certain industries, suddenly they're either crazy, they're mentally unstable, in my Dr. Umar voice, don't you find that suspicious? No, I don't think he's crazy. And right. I do think he was very calculated. He basically let them hang themselves.
He did.
And listen, he's playing chess, not checkers.
That's right.
Because he let Cedric go on the show. Nah, I'm gonna chill, I'm busy, whatever. I'll catch up with you. Let Cedric go up there and tell whatever lies he gonna tell. Let Ricky Smiley go up there and tell whatever lies he gonna tell. Let Steve Harvey go up there and tell whatever lies he gonna tell. And now I can come and just decapitate all y'all with the truth. Which right. Again, to G-Man's point, all of it may not be 100% true. Some of it might be his truth, but I think a lot of it is just the truth. Because even with Ricky Smiley, like, bro, quit playing. Show me a script. Show me a script that was offered to you that said Money Mike on it.
Right.
And first of all, I need everybody to imagine for a moment Ricky Smiley as Money Mike.
It don't fit him. That don't fit the character. They don't fit,
Exactly.
I don't even think he was ever considered. No.
So my point is, why would he ever even be offered that part? Especially back during that time. Ricky, he's kind of loosened up slightly, but he still very much plays himself as a religious man, as a, I don't curse too much, this and that or whatever. Sometimes in his stand-up, he'll throw some curse words out there or whatever. But he portrays himself as that. So why would they even offer him this role?
Right.
Like, yeah, let's go get the holy sanctified guy and give him the funny pimp role.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
But and I do believe, I definitely believe 100% that if it was written that Money Mike was supposed to get molested in the bathroom, I 100% believe that KATT Williams was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Because that's not his character to even play like that.
Right.
Not just for himself, but just period. He spoke on that several times and shown a lot of passion and support for domestic violence and people who've been abused and kids who've been abused, things like that. Obviously, he has a lot of kids, so that's something he's passionate about.
Adopted kids might have had.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think a lot of what he said probably holds some weight and probably has some truth to it. And if you notice, all the people he talked about, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Ricky Smiley, they do all kind of have a profile of how they act, especially when the cameras is on. Like, so I'm just saying, are they gatekeepers?
I believe they are.
They all made it to a pretty high level in the game. And they all seem to act a similar way. Also, too, I'm gonna throw this out there and then I'm gonna fall back. He put Tiffany Haddish out there years ago.
Yeah, he did.
That turned out to be true.
Right. And mostly all these comedians that he's talking about and discussing about, all of them wore that dress too. Every last one of them wore that dress. So, and his thing was like, what did you do to have to be put in that dress? Because they made some passes at him. And he said no, but then he went to he went to go do what you call it, acting or whatnot. But he went to go and do that, and he saw 3 or 4 black men that was there, And he was like, hey man, what did you guys do? You know, because I know they offered me, you guys are here, whatever. What did you guys do to be in this position or whatnot? Did you guys go through it with Epstein? You know, so he definitely did throw it out there. Say it again.
They wore them dresses.
And probably got bent over because
with no panties on.
Right. And probably, man, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yep. So, you know, he
but and I don't think Bernie Mac was with that either.
I don't think so
and
neither.
That may be I don't, because I was told I heard that he had an interview out there somewhere where he told him he wasn't with that, you know, cross dressing and makeup, wig wearing and all that. So, you know, that may be why his career went the way it did, and you know, maybe why he was unalived. I don't know.
And not
but
only
I heard that.
He not only was he not for it for himself personally, there's a video where they was doing the promo shoots for the Bernie Mac show, and they kept trying to put the little girl on his lap, and he was like, no. Then they started trying to put the little boy on his lap, and he's like, nah, they can stand next to me.
Right. That. Yep.
And the crazy part is they tried to be slick about it. It's like, okay, no problem. Then they just moved the little boy to the other side and tried to sit him on his other knee. He told him, he's like, no, because basically those are not his kids, and that's not a comfortable situation for him to be in or for them to be in. So he's like, nah, they just stand next to me and we do the picture or whatever. So yeah, Bernie definitely wasn't for that. And EQ, you said it. I wasn't going to say it, but I think there was something suspicious to his not being with us anymore as well.
Oh, with Bernie Mac?
Smiley son.
Oh man. Well, you remember? I think you remember when Kings of Comedy first came out, and then I believe you saw them at at the playground or whatnot, and Bernie Mac was pleading out saying, "Hey, what I need to do to get a show like these guys doing?" And you know, he was telling it in a comedic type of way, but man, that was some sincerity about that dude when he was really, you know, when he was coming out saying what I need to do to get my own show. But he knew what he needed to do, but he just would not do it. You guys remember that part in the Kings of Comedy where he was doing that?
Was it like at the end or something?
It was, yes, it was close to the end, the middle of the end when that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you know, Bernie Mac was, I believe he was trying to he was letting everybody know then, like, look, I know I'm funny. I know I can have the same, you know, sitcom and show like they doing or whatever, but I'm not willing to do what these guys have done to get that. You see what I'm saying, G-Man?
No, nobody wanted to follow Bernie, right?
Right.
He was the baddest one on he was the king of that tour.
Yep.
Let's be clear. And then when Kat was talking about Mark Carey, and I didn't think about it. Remember when it was hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey went. I'm like, everybody's like, say what you want. He ain't stupid.
Man, one line.
He ain't stupid. And then I was like, oh my God, that did happen.
Right.
Then, like I said, everybody had known, and that's, I ain't gonna say it's confirmed, but everybody knew that Steve Harvey wanted that part that Bernie Mac had in was Ocean's 11, one of those Ocean's movie that Bernie Mac was in that Steve Harvey wanted. Right. That's been talked about for a long time. So I believe him on that too. Mm-hmm. So like I said, I'm not saying everything he said was true because I don't know for a fact. But you can't say everything he said wasn't a lie.
Right.
And a lot of stuff, like if it's not true, you can prove, we can pull up as I think EQ or Beat Up mentioned about okay, Ricky Smiley, if you were offered the part of Money Mike, you was given a script or you was given, show everybody that what he's saying is lying. Everybody that saw the movie and like okay, that is KATT Williams, right? And KATT Williams, I wrote the part. Ricky Smiley could not have played Money Mike. There's no way possible.
No.
So when he was talking about, and then like as Beat Up, Ricky Smiley said it first. If you didn't come on and say that was your part offer, then that wouldn't have gave KATT Williams the opportunity to rebuttal you and debunk you. See, if you don't go there talking about that was supposed to be my role, then it wouldn't have left that avenue for that to be open.
Right.
And what he did to Cedric, that to me, when he roasted him, talking about don't nobody want no country bumpkin.
He said something looking like a walrus. You call that man a walrus.
It's that wig for me, baby. When he was talking about.
Oh, that was the same line. He went down. You talking about you had this wig. We thought you had the tight hairline, and it was a male unit.
Yeah, he did say
right.
like
I didn't want to be no star.
He said,
"What?
Nobody
want no country bumpkin, bad talking, OBK." My stomach was hurt, man.
I'm sorry, y'all. Read the comments. Go to the comment section.
Yeah, go to the comments.
I like what Lennox just said. Lennox, I agree. And I think KATT Williams, y'all pray for KATT Williams' protection because, like, typically when stuff like this happens, somebody end up unalived.
Right.
They'll just say he's crazy or he's on drugs like they always do.
Right.
Yep.
People from have to actually take him out.
Or they'll say, like Bernie Mac, he had a rare disease, that happens to everyone.
They don't have to take KATT. This is not the first time KATT pops off like this.
Right. But
what they always say after the end, they're gonna say KATT was high. Oh, he's bitter. And this is why he's doing it. They'll negate him. That's what they're gonna say. You want to take him out. You take him out before he says all this. He done said it now.
Right, he's out there.
Now we gotta discredit you now.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because especially when you start talking about the dirty stuff that goes on in Hollywood, you know what I mean? And you talking about the gatekeepers and all that. See, they don't like that kind of talk out there, man. And like I said, G-Man, they are definitely keeping their eyes on him. And they are, especially because they know that he knows. You know what I'm saying? That's the scary part about it. Like, we know you know, and we don't want it to get out. And we gonna make sure we're gonna keep your mouth closed so it don't get out. You see what I'm saying? So they, it just that's the hand he dealt. But you know what? I gotta say that KATT Williams is for him to know that he put himself in harm's way. That's a brave individual to know that or whatever to say what you know and to prove it too. Man, you're a brave guy to sit there and do that.
Well, he needs to prove it though.
Right.
He said it, and a lot of people believe it because it makes a lot of sense. And it's not like the first time everybody said that Hollywood does these things. So he ain't lying about everything.
No, he's not.
You see what I'm saying? But if he's smart but not forecasting. He didn't say, "Hey, next week I'm going to expose Hollywood, Oprah, and whoever else." He didn't, because then they would have made sure he wouldn't have made that interview.
Oh, you damn sure right. You're right about that.
And so he did it the right way. Like he played a little bit of chess with this one, whether it was all right or wrong.
Right. But you know what?
Somebody said that him and Charles White need to do an interview together. I don't think so.
She said, Nikki Queen Bee John. What's up, Queen Bee? She said, yes, Queen? He makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he does.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm,
and she said, so do you guys think Epstein killed himself?
Hey, listen, that ain't none of my business. I'm gonna stand back and stand by on that
one. Yeah, that's some conspiracy stuff right there, huh? Will Melvin said everyone in Hollywood talking that gatekeeper stuff are hypocrites. They only speak out when they stop benefiting from the system. Yeah, that's a good one too, man. Facts. Yep, that's facts on that one. And then Janet Robinson laughed because we won't touch the Epstein stuff or whatever.
But, y'all ain't finna unalive me. I don't know nothing about. I don't even know how to spell it.
No. Oh man, you guys are funny. Y'all got any more inserts about the KATT Williams thing?
Well, it's like my grandma said, what don't come out in the wash will definitely come out in the rinse. But I just feel like most of what this guy said is true. But I tell y'all what, we only 4 days into 2024. Y'all are showing out, man. It's like, man, what's next? But here's the deal. I know with all these distractions, there's something even greater going on. So in the midst of these distractions on the lower level, we need to be aware of what's going on, what these powers that be, what they got going, planning, because surely if we're distracted by all this, it's something greater going on that we don't know anything about. So, I know, we like to be entertained. We laugh, we all have our opinions about it, but it's definitely something on a larger scale that's going on.
Right, the government, they running the play on us, the flea flicker.
Yeah, they
they
cut y'all
run the
food
wishbone on us. Huh?
You can raise gas and cut everybody food stamps. But give me some for y'all cut them off though.
they definitely running the play on us, boy. Shoes, yeah, they are running the play on us.
And it's tax season too. And it's tax season too. That's what's up. It's the first of the year. Here's another thing. A lot of new laws went into effect January 1st that people ain't even aware of, man. So, man, we got to read up on this stuff, be aware, be in the know, not just with the stuff that's going on in Hollywood, but just in the know all around.
Yeah, it's cool to be, like you said, EQ. It's cool to be entertained, about what's going on right now. But make sure you stay on your pivot, though. Make sure you got your head on the swivel, and make sure that you're able to, get a broad understanding on exactly what's going on here. And don't bite the cheese. Don't bite the cheese. That's what I would definitely tell you guys. We're going into the 2024 New Year's. Do not bite the cheese. Keep your head and eyes on a swivel. G-Man, what's your thoughts for final conclusion?
This was these are great topics. That's why we had to do this show, because waiting until Tuesday, it wouldn't have the same pop, same impact. So again, everybody, happy New Year again. Thank y'all for the comment section been on fire. Appreciate everybody that commented, whatever. And ain't nobody else told you they love you today. We do. Ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll see y'all Wednesday, I think.
Hold on, before we go, we gotta make sure we put the promo for the shoes. So the shoes are on sale for February 11th. You get your tickets now. The tickets are $10 for the raffle tickets for the shoes. The cash out below is Miss Nodar Reactions. We got the size 11, 12, and 13 with the shoe raffle. So, and we will definitely be drawing names on February the 11th for the shoe raffle. So if you're interested, make sure you definitely get your tickets and put it into the cash app.
Janet, I'm okay. I'm okay, baby. You okay, G-Man?
So you see these custom Dallas Cowboy shoes.
Y'all get the tickets. Get the tickets.
Yeah, please get your tickets. So February 11th, we got the Super Bowl party going on in Corsicana, the MLK Center, and we will be raffling off these shoes on February 11th during halftime of the Super Bowl. So you guys make sure you definitely tune in, put your tickets in now. You see the cash app at the bottom here. Let us know what size you want, either size 13 for the size 12 for the high tops and 13s for the lows. So let us know exactly how many tickets that you want and put the raffle in, and we'll definitely raffle them off on February 11th. So EQ, what's your final thoughts?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, thank y'all so much.
Unfortunately, we can.
First, say you better stop talking to me like that, or he gonna show you what's up. No, thank you to all of you who support us. We are definitely appreciative of your support. Will Melvin, Queen B, everybody, Chastity, Lennis, Ray, thank y'all so much. Everybody in the comment section, we really appreciate it. Thank y'all for supporting us and tuning in tonight. We are looking forward to our Super Bowl party that we're going to have on February 11th. So more details about that will be forthcoming. I'm just happy about 2024, and I'm just excited for all of us and to see where we all go and how this year goes, except G-Man, because I don't really like him. But I wanted to let our audience know there's no such person as Percy. And so, yeah. Love you back, Queen. Yeah, there's no real person. But if y'all know a Percy out there and he's single and ready to mingle, it's 2024. Let's do the jingle, baby. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me stop.
B-Dub, what's your thoughts and concerns, B-Dub? Your final.
Hey, man, listen. First and foremost, man, like this video, run it up, share it with your peoples. I know they don't want to hear the stuff we be talking about because they be on that F stuff, but they need to hear. They need this medicine. So go on, share a video with somebody and make their life better. Shout out to all the day ones, day twos, yesterdays, and todays. It don't matter when you jumped on this journey. We just happy that you here. Amen. And happy that you riding with us. Amen. We appreciate it. And as always, man, do something today that your future self will thank you for.
And that is the Burning Coals podcast brought to you by B-Dub. Now that you got the bag, what you going to do with it? So that being said, we are the Burning Coals podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Note Our Reactions. We got Bougie Weirdo to the side, First Lady Educated Queen at the bottom, and we got G-Man up under the logo. We say thank you guys for joining another beautiful episode of the Burning Coals podcast. Stay tuned for every Tuesday. We the same time, same channel, right here on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that like button. Do us a favor. Come on and visit with us every single time we go live. We say thank you guys. We love you guys. Peace.
Thank you once again. Shout out to all the day ones, the day twos, the yesterdays, and todays. We appreciate you joining our show tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun doing it, and we'll see you next week.